Today we are going to discuss about needle holders. One of these is a needle holder. Which one? It is this one. In addition to the obvious difference in the size and the shape, we have some technical differences to differentiate between a needle holder and a straight artery forceps. The most important thing is what is inside the jaw of the straight artery forceps. So if you look inside the jaw is straight and contains some serrations. That is all. But if you look at the needle holder, you find that there is a small groove but the groove has got a purpose. Suppose you take a needle which is round and you catch it here. Each time you hold it with a broad forceps, there is a chance that the curve will straighten out. But if you have got this groove, ideally it is like holding like this. That is two jaws here and two jaws here and a gap in the middle. So this is the way that a needle holder can clamp onto the needle, lock it in, and at the same time it does not deform the needle and make it into a straight shape and retains the curvature. What are the parts of the needle holder? The needle holder has got the jaws, it has got a hinge, it has got the shaft, the rings, and most important, the ratchet. A good ratchet with a good locking mechanism is one of the most important things for a good needle holder. Some of the needle holders, the more advanced models, have got a carbide tip here, and the carbide tip is very important because this being an ordinary type of needle holder, when each time it is holding on to the needle will get worn off, and finally when it is the time to catch the thread will not be caught inside the needle holder. So that is the advantage of the ordinary needle holder, but the ordinary needle holder without a carbide tip is very cheap. The methods by which you hold the needle holder is very simple. The standard grip uses one thumb through this eyelet, one ring finger through this finger is for support and this finger is for pushing. So you hold the needle and push it through. But whenever you are holding the needle, you have the problem that you may have to go to an extreme amount of pronation to put it inside. So let us see what is happening to my hand when I am putting it inside. So I am locking it in the middle, not in the way that the textbooks say that is at this junction. I usually lock it towards the middle. I lock it like so. I hold it here. Imagine that this is the tissue. I have to pronate my hand this much to get a 90-degree insertion point. On the other hand, the way that we actually should do is that as soon as this is locked inside and the needle is secure in the position that you want, you move your hand out of the eyelets and hold it like so. Now you are free to rotate the needle and it is so easy to take a bite. So it is this position that is important. The point that we are trying to make here is that when you are holding the needle holder, your fingers should not remain locked inside. If they do get locked inside and you are keep holding it only in the standard default position for the needle holder, there is a very good chance that your speed and your technique will be severely compromised. So the first thing that you have to do after locking your needle holder is move your hand to the front, and that is why the ratchet is important in the needle holder. There are other grips for holding it. This is the so-called power grip. So when you hold a needle holder like this, you are able to give more power and push it inside. This sort of power grip is required when you are using needles like OS needle or the ortho special needle. It is using a special material and it allows the needle to be driven in through the bone. So this grip will be useful for that. This is the precision grip which I commonly use for almost all surgeries. And finally, you even have a pen grip if you are doing very fine work where you can drive the needle like this. Finally, one of the best grips that can be used but has to be learned from an early age is called the DeBakey grip. This is named after the great surgeon DeBakey, where you do not put your fingers inside the needle holder eyelet at all. You lock it like so using your thenar remnants and your little finger, and you move it whichever way you want. Once when you want to unlock it, you hold it like this, and using your thenar remnants, you push and unlock the holder like so, once again catching the needle and once again locking it using your thenar remnants and your fingers. With a little bit of practice, the debye key grip is very easy to operate and you need not depend upon the eyelets at all. So these are the different positions for holding a needle holder. Once again, this is the default position or the standard grip position. This is the power grip. This is the precision grip. This is the pen grip. And in my opinion, the king of all positions is the debye key grip. If you are a young surgeon and you are watching this video, I would tell you to practice the debye key grip every chance you get, and let us hope that you get a chance to improve your surgical technique by using the debye key grip. So for today, this is the needle holder, and wishing you all a very successful and happy surgery. Thanks for watching.